Welcome. It's that time of the week again for a Sunday reset. So many things to do. Now, what am I actually going to accomplish? Guess you'll have to stay tuned and watch and see what happens, right? No better place to start than the kitchen. I had to go through groceries, wash dishes, do recycling, switch my coffee machine, so many things to do. So instead, I decided to take a break, say hi to Pugs, everyone. He'll be making plenty of cameos. So after my break, I decided to start working on my grocery list. But in order to do that, I had to clean out my fridge and kind of look at it. But then I got hungry. So it's time to make some breakfast. Like, I can't clean and organize on an empty stomach. I think it's fair to assess at this point. I was feeling overwhelmed about everything that I had to do. So I was using breakfast as a distraction. It was like a distraction, right? Because I honestly did make a list of what I should do and I decided I'm going to shorten it. Let's talk a little bit more about this list I made. I think list is always great. It's a great starting point, but too many times we hold ourselves so accountable to these lists and we don't allow ourselves some wiggle room. So I wiggled. First stop, bedroom. I have a routine that I kind of set up this little shelf area in my bedroom monthly or bi-monthly to like I guess set up a vibe or a theme. So here I'm just kind of like taking down what was for December and setting up for January. And here are my lovely cats just enjoying the view while I work. Aside from doing that shelf, I also just kind of like to switch up any like posters that I have. And of course, this is Sunday, so part of my normal routine is changing out my sheets and stuff. I love a good bedspread. I feel like it just makes you want to jump in that bed, right? I mean, having a comfy bed is important, but I think the sheets and how you set up that bed and make it very inviting and cozy is equally as important. So just switching out my sheets, pulling out my comforter because I didn't have it out yet. And it's very hard to do anything with cats. So there goes my cats matching my bedspread, which is not intentional, but it helps out. So this is the final look of my room with a little refresher for the week. Fresh sheets, new photos, new shelf theme. I would say it's a 10 out of 10. In true fashion, I decided to go out for a quick brunch. So those are some burgers and wings that I was having. Food was really, really good. Very happy that I decided to go out in the middle of my Sunday reset because sometimes, and this is where like the wiggle room is, right? Like I could have stayed home and did everything and been miserable, but I deviated. But don't worry, I am back home finishing up my list. So I have to set up my new coffee machine that I'm very excited about. Before I do that, though, I want to do a deep cleaning of this counter, get rid of a lot of things. There's a lot of clutter up here that I'm kind of working through. Um, so yeah, we're gonna work on that for a bit. I don't know about you, but anytime that I feel chaos, or like cloudiness mentally, I have to clean, right? And they say that it's a way to like kind of get control of any situation that's going on. But for me, when my spaces are very cluttered, like I can't really like focus on other things. So I really enjoy cleaning up, organizing, and having some sort of routine around that because it also really, really calms me. Like when I check my like health reports and everything, when I'm cleaning and doing all this other things that some people honestly consider high stress, I'm like so chill, I'm so relaxed, and I get so excited about like the end results. Like this is my dopamine fix. Yeah, that empty counter. That's my dopamine fix. Now, the highlights of the day is setting up this coffee machine. I've been talking about getting a new coffee machine forever. I had a Keurig. No more, I don't want it. It's not for me. I'm really trying to learn how to master like brewing espresso and using that manual frother, which is giving me a nightmare. FYI update. But very excited about this machine. It was very nice and simple. They said it's a great beginner's machine before I really invest in a espresso machine. So I was really excited to kind of set this up. Where to place things on the counter is like always a debate, right? Um, I want to see counter space. I want minimal things. I want things easily accessible. So it's always like an ongoing thing for me. But you'll see me play with some setups. But ultimately, where I landed with everything pretty much was based on how long the extension cord was, or the outlet, the plug for the device, and I'm pretty happy with how everything landed. Still some tweaks that I have to do in terms of like downsizing the knife set, downsizing my what you call it, dish rack and stuff, just to get more counter space. What are some of your favorite things that are in your kitchen, or how have you set up your kitchen a little bit differently or uniquely? Please like drop that in the comment. I'd love to hear how people do things or see how people do things. Um, just to kind of get some inspiration and see if there's a different perspective on things. All right, I think that's about it. So this is the final quick refresh for the kitchen. I have the espresso machine set up, everything cleaned up, dishes they're not washed yet, but I'm about to wash them, all right? So just don't look in that corner. But pretty much you guys get the gist. This is how the counter is looking for right now. Yep. So kitchen 99% complete. Yay. As you can see, I am back to relaxing, and I wanted to take a second to kind of wrap up this video with just some like genuine dialogue. Like, the point of me sharing like my whole Sunday reset, or like what I was doing on a particular Sunday, wasn't to kind of show what you should do, but it was more to kind of get you thinking as to how do you spend your time, and if you are doing things like Sunday resets or you have your routines, is that bringing you like true value? Like, what is um doing those routines, having those routines, like truly doing for you? Are you doing it for you? Or are you doing it because it's like trendy to have routines? I have a lot of Sundays where I feel very ambitious and I want to do all the things, and I will make lists. And sometimes I power through it and I do feel very productive, but then I'm also exhausted. So it's like, want the productivity? Do I want to just reach this goal that I gave myself? Or do I actually want to balance my time and do some things um, that I need to do, but then also like kind of relax? Let me take my glasses off. There's like a weird glare. Now, this video was very short and sweet. And what I'm planning to do is continue sharing what my resets look like on a Sunday, because honestly, I work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. So I generally do a lot of my errands and tasks on the weekends. I'm trying to actually implement enjoying my weekdays like it's a weekend and not necessarily leaving everything for just a weekend. So that was my first Sunday in January, my first Sunday in January. So what I'd like to do is kind of start a series to see just how this evolves for me, how it develops over time, and whether or not it's actually like something that I should be doing. Like, I have a Sunday reset routine, I have a monthly reset routine. Like, what does that consist of, and is it actually something I should be doing? I don't know. You guys can tell me. So you are thinking about how you spend your time, your valuable time, because that's the one thing that we don't have enough of, and we can't buy it. Um, and we always seem to forget how valuable it is. So, time. How excited about that. Didn't do half of the things on my list, but I still think it was a very, very good Sunday. I got some good eats in. I did my kitchen and my bedroom, which was two main areas. Like, I really needed to set up that new coffee machine, and I really wanted to kind of freshen up my bedroom space just for like the month. So I will say I did the things that would impact me the most throughout the week. So, yeah, try again next month. We'll make a list
and we'll see what we get through. We'll see how we feel. But point of the video is to value your time, work at your own pace, and of course, think of how you can make these things that we kind of have to do as we're adulting a little bit funner for yourself as well. Like you should feel accomplished, proud, satisfied um, when you're doing these things in your home because, you know, it's a part of maintaining your home, but it still should still be enjoyable. Yes. Thank you guys for watching and definitely subscribe so you can continue to see this series. And you'll see I'm going to have some other series on my page as well. So check out some of my other videos and give this a thumbs up. I heard we're hyping, so hype as well. Do all the things. And of course, let me know what you would like to see. All right. Thanks, guys.